On Twitch, JP Pickett on Bold Gaming. Make sure you subscribe to Twitch channel.
Boomer Babe will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4. Grounded to short. G gloves it. Throw gets him. Batting third, Alfonso Pena will stand in. He too
Welcome
had 3
aboard,
hits
guys.
in the win last night.
Well,
Don't
guys,
mind me, I'm in my Kroger uniform. Gotta go to work soon.
Over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Digging in the switch hitter, Alfonso Pena, as the switch hitter will take
Appreciate everybody that like my videos. If you don't, well,
2-2. Ground ball to second.
I'm
this
sorry,
could be 2.
but
To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
I appreciate everybody being with me,
Boomer Babe
making this possible.
2 on and 2 out here in the third.
On my second year of streaming.
This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Pena looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
How you like them apples? Home run.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
The third home run of the season. 407 feet.
We started to think that maybe there was a chance down 4-0 this game was going to get away from him. Well, think again. This is a mistaken location. No question about that. And all of a sudden, they're on the scoreboard for the first time. And more importantly, right back.
At the plate, Boomer Babe. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a different approach in this at-bat.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. Boomer Babe will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Alfonso Pena will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get...
Oh, what a dive. The throw.
Got him.
One there.
Safe. Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now.
I did turn it into out. He was out at second.
Boomer Babe is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hager is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits.
now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Boomer Babe set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Williams Perez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Boomer Babe will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Should have gone to third and he wouldn't have made it.
Williams Perez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to...
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Boomer Babe digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. So stepping in, number 2, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Dowling, and that retires the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to... Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight. Suns.
I play for the Mississippi Braves. Braves drafted me. Again. Seems like every time I create a show on the new game, I always get drafted by the Braves.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job.
Boomer Babe stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Seth Diaz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can stay hot. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Ray Molina will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Jack Gentry will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Hit out towards second. Babe is right there, in time to first, and there are 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how.
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Mercado racing back. Gone!
Number 4.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they extend the lead to 5-0.
My 4th home run of the season, baby. Let's go.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and it gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Boomer Babe will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
And to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it.
Oh, I'll be eyes in this game.
Right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Seth Diaz will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And here's a slider, strike 3. Ray Molina steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Matt Finn will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Babe has it.
Easy
on
play.
First, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Boomer Babe will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
8-3, bitches.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway
Fifth of
left.
the season.
It's 8-3.
5 home runs on the season for me. And I got a lot of RBIs in this game, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Kind of funny that of all the guys to worry about in this lineup, this is the guy that has their 2 home runs. Normally, I'd say just put the ball over the plate and take your chances with him, but that doesn't seem to be the smart plan of attack here.
Boomer Babe will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
11-3, baby.
Hit in the air out to left field. Mercado shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's a good try. Good try.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play.
Yeah, baby, we won the game, son. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And
I better get a lot of points for what I did in this game.
They really played well.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started, as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.
I'm the player of the game, son.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up
Who
with
else?
3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Mississippi's able to take this one 11-3.
117 points. I should have got more than that, but that's alright. They always like to cheat me in MLB. But 2 home runs, a double, and a single. I should get more points than that. There's my slugging percentage, 557. 18 RBIs, 5 home runs, 26 hits, 79 at bats, batting average 329. See what time it is. Okay, I still got enough to play a couple more games. Heading 3rd.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian, getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Boomer Babe will be our subject as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games he won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are hoping he's got some more magic left in that bat.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Jacksonville Suns. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now.
Darius Lindsay, a right-hander from Illinois, will be Boomer Babe gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded.
Safe.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight.
Ray Molina will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Neff is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Derek Fabregas will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit.
Boomer Babe steps in now.
Number 2, second baseman.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Come on, man. Give me the pitch.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Digging in to try it again, Rich Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Boomer Babe will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
The 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Matt Finn will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Boomer Babe will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through. Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up popping over the wall out there, but no matter. He was going to be in easily with 2 anyway.
Ray Molina will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Trying to hold the lead. Drilled to first. Franco scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Reed Brignac will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Gentry racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. Manuel Calero digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Boomer Babe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
For short, hit hard. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Now batting.
He is fired up as he heads down to first base. He is now the go-ahead run, looking to put his team ahead.
How many streaks is that on a hit? 9, 10 hitting game streak?
Stepping in, Ray Molina. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Stop.
Trying to get
In there.
a quick out number 1. Reed Brignac digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
This one's down to third. To his left, Finn. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Into the box now, Boomer Babe. He singled his last time up.
Now batting. Second base.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard. Up
Base hit, baby.
And that is into center field
Take
as he
the
comes
lead.
through. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third.
Can't
And here
touch
in the
me.
11th, they have broken.
You guys
Ray
can't touch me.
Molina will stand in.
Look at this.
Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
Throw over to the bag. The tag, and he is out. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
Look at this. Single, 3 singles, and a double. Play another game. Yeah. Gonna play another game. It's 10:07.
Back here with our minor league pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Boomer Babe will be our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And From what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Boomer Babe will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
Well, it's still early in the season, but the first several weeks have been pretty impressive for this guy. We're just anxious to see if he can just keep this pace up.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Matt Finn gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Babe ranging into the outfield. And the inning is over. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. Sam Odom will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, here's another look.
Alberto Mercado will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips
Gotta
last
make
night.
that up for that error I made.
On the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Grounded to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Got him.
Right fielder, Aaron Zimmer.
Got him.
Michael Fong will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Boomer Babe is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hit in the air out to left field. Mercado is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the 4th.
Third baseman.
Leading off the inning, Aaron Zimmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he's retired 1 away. Boomer Babe will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Come on.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
It's going to.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Streak continues.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Yeah, just turn on it, baby. Just turn on it.
Ray Molina will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
In the dirt here, and this sails on him right down the line in left field. And that will allow a run to score.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Finn backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Danny Gould, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2. Malcolm Crawford.
Go a wild pitch. Go a wild pitch. Go a wild pitch. Go a wild pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Benedict is there for
you
it,
weasel.
and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning. Matt Finn will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
One there.
He's out.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Digging in to try it again, Babe Neff. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to... Striding into the box, Boomer Babe. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, that's not a really good slider right there. That just had too much of the plate.
No ball,
but this time he gets away with it.
And boy, big problems here to start this one. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Into the box now, Ray Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Danny Gould gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that run. Malcolm Crawford stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. At the plate, Sam Odom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
There's one.
No, he's in. The left fielder, number 31.
Aaron Zimmer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen.
How was he in?
The ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off, and in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Boomer Babe is in the glow. And Eric, he's coming into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending that streak in this one?
well, Matt, to me it really comes down to his approach. I think he's really been focused on seeing the ball deep into the strike zone instead of lunging out for it. When hitters wait for the ball, they tend to use the whole field, and that almost always returns good results. If he continues to use that approach, I definitely like his chances of extending the streak in this game.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the... Boomer Babe will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. It makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And you're just not going to get a better double play ball than this one. He's in perfect position, but then I think his hands got started a little bit before the ball got to him. The old saying, be quick, but don't hurry.
Ray Molina will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin playing.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
My contract's up after this year, too.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Darryl Funk will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
And you know what, guys? It's just...
way to get dirty. The throw. He's out.
Oh, love it.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show.
That was beautiful, right? Beautiful.
Boomer Babe, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Come on, man.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dave Iverson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Babe gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Boomer Babe will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Don't worry about the runner. Worry about me. 'Cause I'm gonna take it deep.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Gonna take it deep.
Grounded to short. Riddick scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Robbie McGee will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
To second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, you know, a double play.
Boomer Babe will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation.
Where did I hit him in the face?
I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
So stepping in, number 9, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
And at the very least,
B.J. Draper steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Smokies lead it 4-3. Gary Hirsch will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
I hope you have a good day today, too. I worked today, so about to go in at 11:30.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Sent on the ground out to second. Babe is right there.
Got him.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors.
Hey, tell your husband and your son that I was streaming so they can catch up.
Boomer Babe has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Hit out towards second. Hirsch is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.
Uh-oh, Braves are making trades.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue matchup here for you tonight between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smokies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Boomer Babe will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Skied into straightaway right. McGee will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
This guy's dumb. He should have ran back and then tagged up.
Get a shot here in a bases
Could
loaded
have gotten the
situation,
second.
and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on. Base it, buddy, base it.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it. And
Damn it.
Dave Iverson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Fielded cleanly. Second for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first.
Boomer Babe will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's no...
Boomer Babe will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Base hit.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Mr. Clutch.
BJ Draper will dig
like
in now, and
that
he'll
should
do
be my
so
nickname.
representing the tying
Mr.
run.
Clutch.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Full count, 3-2.
Ball 4.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first.
You pansy.
Nakamura backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Vic McConnell will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Popped up. Funk on the move. 2 gone. Reed Brignac will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach
Get it
at
second.
first, but he can't flag it down. Brian Washington gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can
Don't
be
worry about
discouraging
me.
to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Swung on and hit in the air. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, he's a pitch away from getting out of the inning.
I scored the run.
Just can't see.
Nice hit, number 12.
Pitch that he needs.
Nice
It
hit.
turns into a 2-out, 2-strike RBI single. Those are the ones that really hurt.
So a pivotal
You're
moment here,
welcome,
and digging
sis.
in
I
now,
still miss you,
Boomer
though.
Babe, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
I should
Runners
love
are at
that.
first and second with 1 away. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
No.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smokies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Boomer Babe gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Come on, man.
Back to that last game. You'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Trevor Reynolds will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Hit hard on the ground to second. Babe is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those.
Kazuhito Nakamura gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right.
Got him. The throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Darryl Funk in now, hopped out in his first trip. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1.
Got him.
First in time.
Darryl
Like
Funk
that,
is not even that fast.
Retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits.
What?
Boomer Babe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The key here is a first base.
Boomer Babe will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
Get gone.
Out there and put a good swing on the ball.
Yes!
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
How you like them apples?
Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
My hitting streak still continues.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Boomer Babe will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And I think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take it.
Go, baby, go.
And that'll get down out there near
go
the
home.
wall. Around third,
go home.
Being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 3-2 contest.
I'm in the triple. I got a triple.
When you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
I was in there, man.
Ray Molina will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Smokies lead it 3-2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a...
See, I'm slugging 592. 20 at 6 7 hits, 103. Well, yeah, how you like that? Kiss my butt, you guys. You guys suck. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. I gotta get off.